Hey, I'm FTFE, welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what Anakin Skywalker did to the Jedi Daycare Center.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
So it will probably come as no surprise to you that flat earthers don't like me.
No, fight the flat earth. I won't debate you, because that's all you can do is debate, because you have zero scientific factual evidence. What I'd like is for once, for your bald-ass, cross-eyed, mongoloid-looking ass to provide actual scientific method-based proof of your bullshit globe, which you can't, so you keep trying to bait people into master debating you. You're a fucking clown. No, I won't debate you. There is no debate. How about you just provide proof of water at rest displaying convexity for once, you fucking mongoloid. You're the guy that wants to fight the flat earth. Because we're all a bunch of fucking retards, right? You are the clown that thinks you are noble for running around fighting people you call retards. If I ever see you, I will gladly catch a case bitch slapping you across that ugly ass face of yours. That's what I'll gladly do. How the fuck you like me now?
And then there was the time a flat earther threatened to kill me. And it seems like I've triggered another one with my recent video about flat earthers freaking out because Captain Kirk went to space. Meet Jake the Asshole, formerly known as Flat Earth Asshole. I mean, he still is a flat earther, but now he's also a petulant man-child with the same amount of redeeming qualities that you would find in toe fungus. He was so super triggered about my video, he not only made a response, but challenged me to a cage match fight, even though I'm a disabled military veteran that needs a walking stick to even get around my own house and live the other side of the planet. Then he turned up to one of my live streams and had the biggest meltdown I've ever seen. Well, when you don't have an argument, resort to violence, Jake. Let's have a look at this mentally deficient wannabe bully for episode 64 of Flerfs Are Idiots.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Thank you for joining me once again as we enter the dark empty void known as the mind of a flat earther. This is going to be a fun one as we not only respond to some extreme stupid, but get to show you all once again what kind of horrific people flat earthers tend to be. This all started when I made this video a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't seen it, then it may be worth a watch first. This super triggered Jake the Asshole and he made a response. So let's have a look at his attempted debunk of me. Pal?
What?
Well, hello to you too. Can you play the Jake the Asshole video, please?
You know that thing on your wrist has buttons and touchscreen, right?
Well, yeah, but it's just easier to ask like you.
Right, I have more processing power than all the cryptocurrency mining rigs in the world and the most advanced AI algorithms in existence. And you want me to take the place of a button? Do it yourself, you talking monkey.
I mean, okay, fine. Let me see here.
No, not like that. No,
file?
Don't touch that menu. Oi, that's the delete button. I need those files. Right, stop. I'll just do it. Here.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
I truly hate you.
Actually, fat boy, that is incorrect. Space travel technology has regressed over the last 50 years. You know, they say they went to the moon in 1969, but they've lost and destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
And see, I get my information from a NASA astronaut, not some credentialless fat-tard like you who runs his mouth on the internet and has absolutely no proof of anything that he's talking about. Oh, but please continue.
First off, Jake, I want to compliment you on your bravery to wear a woman's purse as a knockoff Jamiroquai cosplay. That's a bold move, but about the stupid that you've just said, space travel technology has advanced considerably. There is more to space travel than just winning a dick measuring contest with the Russians. The technology that took man to the moon was archaic, dangerous, and expensive. We don't want that. Now we have reusable rockets that can land backwards. Decades of research on the effects of space on humans thanks to the ISS, new engine technologies, better computers, better spacesuits, safer environments, and we are going back to the moon. NASA just announced the date they are aiming for is 2025. And getting your information from a guy that has been in space whilst denying it happened is the height of dishonest cherry picking.
There is no such thing as space travel, nor is there a such thing as civilian space travel. Any form of space travel is all just a bunch of bullshit and space fakery.
No such thing as civilian space travel, huh? That's why we are going to point and laugh as we watch Flat Earthers freak out because Captain Kirk went to space for episode 63 of Flerfs Are Idiots.
No, that's incorrect. What we are going to do is laugh at you and your big fat man tits, bro. Maybe you should worry about hitting the gym rather than focusing all your attention on debating flat earthers all day. But then again, that's what shills do.
How?
I swear this better be worth my time, human.
Look, Jake the asshole hurt my feelings by talking about my man boobs. So, like, is there anything that you can do to make it less, out of place?
Yes. Yes, there is. There you go.
I mean, they're still there, pal. Something doesn't feel right. What have you done?
Nothing.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Asshole. Your great debunk is video editing exists, therefore it's fake.
Actually, Captain Soy Boy, that was the very beginning of my long explanation of why it's fake. You see, video editing does indeed exist, and I see you know how to use this video editing technology because you put up a CGI spinning ball right next to your fat head, and then you also put yourself in space with a bunch of CGI stars, so therefore you are using the same technology that they can use to fake us out. So the fact you are admitting that the technology exists is a step in the right direction. The fact that you deny that they are using it is because you are a professional globe cuck and a paid shill.
Wait, I'm supposed to be getting paid for this. Hold on. Yeah, hello NASA. Yes, fine. Hey, how you doing? Look, so somebody just told me that I'm supposed to be getting paid for this thing that I do. Is there like a payroll department or something that I can speak to? Hello? Anyway, yes, Jake, my point stands. Just because you claim it's fake and are correct about CGI technology existing doesn't mean that all footage from space is fake. It just means that you're a fucking idiot. Well, Jake, I've never seen a video clip of your brain, so how the fuck am I to know you've actually got one?
Well, fight the fat ass, that's just a personal attack, and it does nothing to prove your stance.
Is he really unironically complaining about me personally attacking him, you know, which I didn't, whilst having that up there? And saying I haven't seen a video of your brain is not a personal attack, Jake. It's a statement of fact. Look, don't be insulted, Jake. It's a big achievement getting all the way to adulthood without any functioning grey matter. You should be proud.
I'm cool with trading personal attacks because you're fatter than me, you're uglier than me, you're stupider than me, and you're an evil, no-good piece of shit globe-cuck shill.
Oh, Jake, who hurt you? Did your mummy not hug you enough?
So if you want to trade punches back and forth verbally, I have no problem. In fact, I would trade real punches with you if you would ever grow a pair of balls and want to fight me for real.
Fight! Oh, quick! It's a real fight!
Come on, Jake, we all know you never graduated middle school, but do you really need to act like an 8-year-old on the playground? Just because I called you an idiot, you want to actually fight me?
I challenge you to a duel.
I accept.
Now, Jake, first, I'm not a child, so I've no interest in playing fisticuffs with you, but let's look at your challenge, shall we? You challenge me, a physically disabled military veteran who can't walk without the aid of a stick and has very limited use of his left arm, to a fight. A fight that you know could never happen because I live literally on the other side of the planet, and to come and get the fight that you want, you'd have to travel to me. I don't want to fight, again, because I'm not a caveman, so if you want the fight, you have to make the effort and come to Scotland, which means travelling. Which means that you have to be vaccinated against COVID, and as you're far too scared of a needle to get vaccinated, you have made the challenge of a fight that you knew could never ever happen. What a brave, big, strong man you are, Jake. When you can't win an intellectual battle, resort to violence, huh? Fucking idiot.
But you look like a feminine little soy boy. Excuse me, I shouldn't say little. You look like a big, fat, hefty tub of lard soy boy feminist, lefty, liberal tard muffin. And I would have no problem squashing you if you ever came here to America. So open challenge to you, soy boy. If you ever want to step in a cage and throw down MMA style on street beefs, I will fight you any day. So if you ever want to put your money where your mouth is and actually fight a flat earther, come on, fight the flat earth.
My name is FTFE, which stands for Fight the Flat Earth. It doesn't stand for Fight the Flat Earther. But like I said, if you want to fight a disabled man that badly, then you come to Scotland, because I'm not making any effort for you.
Come on, fight. You can barely move. You couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag. I've seen you struggling to put on your socks.
Is there a way to, like, turn you off?
No. Look, you don't need to anyway. There's plenty of people that are able-bodied that would stand in for you. I just asked, and one of your fans sent me this video, simply titled, Kicking Jake's Head. Can you do that?
You know I can't, pal. Whose side are you on here?
Whatever gave you the impression I was on your side, human?
No, we simply wanted to see evidence of him being in outer space.
Oh, that's not so much. So?
The problem is, Jake, that whatever evidence we show you, you simply claim is fake.
Yet there was only evidence of space fakery.
Literally proving my point.
So you are a self-admitted Star Trek nerd, and you have a love affair with William Shatner.
I do like Star Trek. But I can't have a love affair with Shatner. I'm not a green alien.
And you also agree that he is a shitty actor. Yet you still believe he went to outer space.
My opinion of Shatner's acting and whether or not he actually went to space aren't related. But to use your point against you, you can clearly see that Shatner is not acting here when he's clearly pissed off at Jeff Bezos being more interested in chugging champagne than talking to him.
Oh my God. Give me a champagne bottle. Come here. I want one. I want to hear this. Here. You want a little of this? Okay.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah, see, that's where I know you are a lying, no-good government piece of shit. I think that you know he didn't go to outer space, and you only do this to make a paycheck because you're an evil, lying, manipulative son of a bitch.
Those aren't the words that come out of a sane person's mouth. The fact that you think that people like me are paid by NASA to make YouTube videos is one of the most laughable things that you morons say. It's clearly the Freemason lizard people that pay me to do this.
You know, when this is all said and done, you're going to have to answer for your sins. Your day will come.
Is this guy for real? Trying to act like he has some kind of moral high ground over me? It was just a few clips ago that he was offering to fight a disabled guy. I mean, personally, I would imagine that seeing Earth framed against the blackness of space is pretty beautiful.
No, see, we can kind of see out the same window, and it looks like some white, hazy shit, actually. Not pretty beautiful.
Yes, Jake, you can see a lot from this very low-res shot of a window. Shatner is pressed up against that window. He has a much better view, and despite his age, I doubt his vision is 144p like this camera appears to be. It's a weak argument, Jake, and you know it.
I actually did 3 different videos on my channel and showed lots of different evidence and breakdowns. The problem with you professional globe cucks is you deny all evidence and you don't accept anything as evidence.
Yeah, I don't know what a globe cuck is, but Jake, I'd like just one bit of evidence. Just claiming something is CGI or fake because, you know, reasons isn't evidence. How about a forensic analysis? An attempt at recreating? Anything that would count as evidence that these are fake. Apart from your feelings, which I've clearly hurt.
It's as if you want a written confession signed in blood from NASA or Jeff Bezos or anyone who ever fakes space travel.
No, I just want evidence that space travel is being faked.
The written, signed confession in blood doesn't exist, and I know that's the only thing that you accept. For instance, if you show a professional globe cuck a picture of the lunar module and you say it looks like a piece of crap, it looks like it's a homeless tweaker shelter, they say, "Whatever are you talking about? It looks like a well-built, well-constructed spaceship."
The lunar lander wasn't designed to look pretty, but to do a job, which it did pretty well. The outer coating of what looked like scrunched up foil is actually designed specifically that way to reflect the most amount of radiation.
And another problem with these professional globe cucks is anytime you bring up the use of CGI or video manipulation, any sort of video editing in any sort of way, they completely deny it in every instance. And they say, just because you think it's CGI doesn't mean it's CGI. Just because you say it's fake doesn't mean it's fake.
Just saying something in a mocking tone doesn't stop it being true.
This is actually personal incredulity. So then their little minions come over to my page and they say, "Hey, where's your evidence?" while they're looking at the evidence that they dismissed. And then they say personal incredulity because this fat ass used the word.
I don't have minions and it's still true. You're not providing a reason why it's not personal incredulity. You're just saying the thing that you're guilty of and kind of ignoring it.
In 2012, NASA got tired of faking weightlessness by using the zero-G plane, better known as the vomit comet. So in 2012, they started soliciting companies that specialize in real-time augmented virtual reality so that they can fake weightlessness and floating objects in the air in real time. Simply the cost of the plane and the safety concerns and the fact that they weren't very good at it. They didn't go to Hollywood, which most of Hollywood's effects are post-processing. That's after the video is made. They needed something they can do in real time and make it look realistic.
A bunch of assumptions that things are fake. Typical Flatty behavior. Please, carry on. Can't wait to hear what stupid is said next.
They found a company called Telemetrics. Thank you, Debbie Duran, for bringing this to my attention. After I researched this, lo and behold, I found out our government has a contract with these people. And Telemetrics, basically what they do is they help news teams and they bring broadcasts together in real time, and they're able to create sets, cities, anything you want in a virtual reality world and make it look absolutely 100% real. They're also able to bring different people from around the world, put them in the same room and broadcast live, give them desks, whatever they need to make the broadcast. So it's a pretty amazing company.
But what they can't do is fake a full ISS walkthrough that lasts for over 30 minutes, going through multiple doorways, physically interacting with things and other people. This technology can't make people float and remove all trace of any harnesses or trapeze in real time. It's not like a holodeck.
Here we see Johnson Space Center. Telemetrics provided latest camera robotics technology to NASA's government television at Mission Control. Why do you need to fake virtual reality sets at Mission Control and Johnson Space Center?
It actually amazes me that you people can be this stupid and still somehow get to adulthood. What if you read the thing that's in front of you? They are providing robotic camera technology, like this, which I imagine has many useful applications. It says nothing about providing the green screen VR tech they use for news studios.
I think we know the answer to that when we saw Tim Peake on the gridded blue screen.
This gridded blue screen, the one that would be very difficult to chroma key out, the one they use for physics experiments.
Show you some of the contacts. We're going to see Tim Peake with his contacts in, but these are virtual reality contacts overlaid on the eyes so actors can interact with things in 3D space, all in real time.
AR contact tech is becoming a reality. The problem is it's still in its infancy, and even with Mojo Vision's AR contact lens display that packs 14,000 pixels into every square millimeter, the most it can do is show a green text or outline objects and faces. The technology to have VR objects interacting in real time with people and them seeing it with AR contact lenses simply does not exist at the moment.
Yeah, a headset isn't needed by the viewing audience at home who sees a fake floating object on the screen. What we see on the screen at home is not a reality for what's actually happening there. And this is what bothers me most about globetards, is that they are purposely intellectually dishonest with their audience.
Projection's an ugly thing, Jake. We are just pointing out that the tech you claim they must be using simply does not exist. AR contact lenses do not work the way that you need them to.
This sort of technology's definitely not being used. It doesn't even exist. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Augmented virtual reality? What a preposterous notion. There's no such thing as augmented virtual reality.
I hate to agree with a flat earther, but you heard him, guys.
And then he goes on to use nothing but a bunch of special effects and CGI in his own video.
Yes, CGI, that's right. Totally not secret NASA technology.
Oi, who you calling CGI?
Shut up, pal.
So this Fight the Fat Gourd likes to use a bunch of CGI and special effects, but then he pretends that the government or these billionaires would never use that same technology to lie to you.
Yeah, but I'm just some dude in his front room with practically zero budget. If NASA were spending the billions they get on CGI, do you really think they would leave all these mistakes for you morons to find? No, they'd be putting out the most flawless, amazing, undetectable CGI in the world. I'm not CGI, honest.
Well, there you have it, folks. I wish there was more of an argument to break down, but Fight the Fat Ass's only argument is, it's not fake, it's real. It's really real. Captain Kirk went to space. Why don't you believe Jeff Bezos and Captain Kirk? They have no reason to lie. That's his only argument.
Nice to see you put your audio in the outro this time, but let's not strawman me, Jake. My argument is that you have no evidence that it's fake, and Any claims made without evidence can be dismissed without evidence.
He is a admitted Star Trek nerd who admittedly has a love affair with William Shatner. He's also a professional globe cuck. That's his profession, is actual globe cucking. And we're supposed to act like this man is going to take any evidence that I present seriously?
You presented evidence. I must have missed that part.
It's his job to dismiss all evidence. And these are the same guys who want to debate all day over the shape of the Earth. And they commonly want to challenge me to a debate. Meanwhile, why would I want to debate a lying, manipulating, intellectually dishonest shitbag?
Translation, I'm afraid to make a fool of myself on a stream with you. Oh wait, you did do that when you stamped your feet like a baby and demanded to be let on my stream. Then demanded that my friends that were already in the stream leave so that you could have a transphobic, homophobic, racist mental breakdown for everyone to see. There's a link that you guys might want to click in the description, trust me. Then you do this, which I'm going to be using a lot.
You gotta tell it, Jake. You gotta.
Yeah, well done, man.
Oh, mama, your mama's so ugly.
You gotta get a mixtape out. This guy needs to get a mixtape out fucking ASAP. I'm telling you.
Right, but Jake.
Ooh, self-burn. Those are rare.
And that's where we are, guys. Jake the asshole wants to fight me because he got called a nasty name on the internet. Jake, if you get so triggered at being called something mean on the internet, then maybe going online isn't for you. Let me be clear. I have no interest in fighting a man baby with a handbag for a hat. I think it's hilarious that that's what flat earthers do when they don't have an argument. But Jake, if you really want to fight, then there's a link in the description of a bunch of people willing to take your challenge, and most actually live in the same country as you. You wouldn't back out of your own challenge, would you? I'm going to be paying a bit more attention to Baby Jake as his channel seems to be full of stupid gold, but that is all the stupid that I can take for today. But just before I go, I want to give a massive shout out to all my patrons and channel members. Your support allows me to do what I do and bring you the Flerf busting content that you love. Become a member or patron to get early access to videos and monthly member hangouts with me. To become part of Team FTFE, hit the join button next to the subscribe button to become a channel member, or go to patreon.com/FTFE to become a patron. And thank you. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and smash that notification bell so you never miss any videos or live streams from FTFE. And remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth.
Fight the flat, fight the flat, fight the flat, fight the flat.